Hi, this video is for parents and guardians of students at St. Teresa School as we look at the 2024-2025 tuition scale. As I mentioned in my previous video, this is going to look very different. It does not have the second and third child discount. It does not have the Catholic discount on there. It's going to show a flat rate. And so I wanted to kind of walk through that in a video with you to help allay any of your fears and hopefully help everybody see and understand. So when you get the document, you're going to see that K through 8 tuition is a one flat rate here. Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 tuition does still have a non-Catholic and a Catholic rate because Pre-K is considered childcare. But I think what we need to focus on is the K through 8 tuition because that probably looks very different, especially to you, our Catholic families. This past school year, or the school year that we're currently in, the Catholic rate was $4,300 plus fees, which took us to about $4,590. And you're going to see this number here says $6,200. So that might sound like a really big jump. Let me help you understand. This is the cost to educate. This is the non-Catholic fee. How much does it simply just cost to come to school and educate one child at St. Teresa's? It costs $6,200. Now, what's included in that? The fees are already included in that. We will no longer charge the fees separately. They'll just be rolled into your tuition, okay? But you'll notice this statement right here. Contributing Catholic families may be eligible for additional financial aid or discounts in consultation with the pastor or principal. All of this movement on the tuition scale is happening not just at St. Teresa's, but with all of our Central Arkansas Catholic schools in order to be the most transparent about what it costs to educate a student at St. Teresa's School. Some people say it in somewhat of a joking way, but think of it in this analogy. If you go to the hospital to deliver a baby, your first child costs the same amount as your second child, and your third child costs the same as your second child. The hospital's not giving you a discount for your additional children. Where we approach that as members of the Catholic Church is that we're pro-life and we believe in the gift of children, and so we've been offering that discount out of that sort of Catholic kindness that we have. But as we have to pivot and respond to different funding sources, to different ways that students are accessing this education, it's important that we're very clear about how much it costs to attend St. Teresa School. $6,200 is pretty much right on the nose, okay? But that doesn't mean that every single person here is going to pay $6,200. We still have our financial aid applications for a variety of scholarships, and we still will speak individually, either myself or Father Stephen, with Catholic families to see if we need to offer you that Catholic discount, to see if we need to offer you a discount for a second or a third or a fourth child. We are always going to take care of you to the best of our ability, just like you take care of us in this beautiful community. So just know that. I hope that puts some of your fears at ease. When we're talking about pre-K, we have over the past year increased pre-K tuition. Childcare, if you look at child care centers in the area, we're still lower than other child care centers, and we know that we're providing a really quality early childhood experience. So for pre-K, the cost to educate a pre-K student is $6,775. That includes the fees. But we will be willing to offer a Catholic discount on this document to Catholic families to pre-K at $5,290 for a year of pre-K. Now, you might be saying, well, why are you putting it on there for pre-K and not for K through 8? There is a new scholarship available in the state of Arkansas under the LEARNS Act, the EFA, Educational Freedom Account. The Educational Freedom Account does not apply to pre-K, it applies to K through 8. So that's part of the reason why we might have a little bit of different wording in those two areas, okay? But all pre-K tuition can be counted as child care when you're doing your income taxes. So when we send these documents home for re-enrollment, for early re-enrollment in the month of December, please don't let it freak you out. Please don't think, oh, St. Teresa School just got so expensive, I can no longer send my kid there. You can always reach out to me via email, kdunn@stslr.org. You can call me at school, 501-565-3855. You can call or text my cell phone, 501-258-5153. And just know that we're going to work something out. If this past school year you were paying $400 for your child, and now $400 a month for your child, and next year you're like $600 a month, that's going to be too much, and you're a Catholic family, just know that we can have a conversation and we'll take care of it using our financial aid resources. But I do need you to reach out. You can't just expect me to read your mind and think, oh yes, Mrs. Dunn's going to know that I want to have this conversation. I want you to reach out and let's schedule a time to have that conversation, okay? I hope that kind of answers the questions and why the tuition scale looks different. One thing I love about it, though, is it just makes life so much simpler. Instead of looking at boxes of different amounts and do I fit in this box or that box, it's pretty clear. This is your K through 8 tuition, this is your pre-K tuition, and this is your Catholic discount for pre-K tuition. Okay? Thanks so much. Looking forward to this early re-enrollment. We've got so many exciting things happening in our community. In the year 2024, our school turns 65 years old, and I'm just so happy to celebrate that. So, thanks for listening to Tuition Information.